Are you a golfer who's confused as to what golf fitness equipment you should be using on a weekly basis to help you get the results you want in the gym? There's so many options to choose from. The fan, the speed sticks, med balls, the What's That strap, the T-Pro, kettlebells, cable. There's so many different options, and we'd like to use a lot of these here at Empower, but I'm gonna go over the 3 that we like to use the most. So give me the next 3 minutes, and I'm gonna cover the 3 that we like to use the most and why. My name's Jeff Douglas. I'm a doctor of physical therapy and golf strength and conditioning coach here at Empower Physical Therapy in Eden Prairie, Minnesota. And we help golfers build their optimal bodies so they can perform at a higher level for as long as possible. So again, give you the next 3 minutes. And if you'd like videos on exercises you can use with these 3 different pieces of equipment, then just type equipment and I'll send over exercises you can use. So here we go. So the first piece of equipment that we like to use the most here at Empower is a kettlebell. The kettlebell is very unique as it can provide all the same benefits as the dumbbell, especially when we want to do some strength training, but the design of it really allows us to make it a lot more of a ballistic motion, especially when we're doing our kettlebell swings. So the uniqueness of this allows us to work on strength. If you want to squat, you can hold it, in a goblet position, or you can get to a rack so you can squat, lunge, do all your lower body stuff. If you want to do upper body, you can take it and you can press it. And what I love about it is you don't need a lot of room with it. So you just need, 3 feet around you and you're safe to use this. So it doesn't require a lot of room. It's simple, but yet it's so effective. And again, the biggest reasons why I like to use kettlebells is the ballistic aspect of it, of doing like a kettlebell swing. So a kettlebell swing, it would be something right here where I'm using my legs to drive energy into my arms into an object. What does that sound like? It sounds like a golf swing. And there's many different variations, such as a swing. We can do one arm working on lead leg push. You can work on cleans, or you can work on snatches. Again, using our legs and creating ground reaction force to transmit energy through our body, into our arms, into the bell. So because of its uniqueness and its ability to transfer skills over that we would use in a golf swing, it is one of our favorite pieces of equipment. Our second piece of equipment that we love to use at Empower is the What's That strap 3D strap. This potentially may be even my favorite personally. All right, this is a great tool for many reasons. One, it's portable. So if you want to bring it to like a gym, like a Lifetime or Planet Fitness or something as a cable machine, you can bring it with and clip it onto the cable machine. Or if you're traveling, you can bring it and hook it to bands. So it's portable and you can use it everywhere. But when it comes to functionality, why I love it is because it adds a 3D resistance in the transverse plane. So that is the rotational plane. So no matter what you're doing, it always is going to add a potential rotational resistance or assistance. So it has so much flexibility and variability that you can use with it, and it's very simplistic when it comes to traveling with it, okay? So examples, right? If I would go here, put it around my right shoulder, and come back here, I can work on getting into my backswing and now working on my rotational strength because it's trying to pull me backwards into my backswing, but I can work on driving that left leg and working on building rotational strength in my downswing. If I'm doing an RDL, for example, I can do an RDL while I'm working on my strengthening of this leg, but again, I work my core because it's trying to rotate me and now I have to fight that. So that's 2 examples. Now we can talk about how it may assist. So if I was if I was a lefty here and bring it around here, I can have it help me assist into my backswing here if I was a lefty. Pull back and go into a lefty position. So there's so many different exercises that you can do to this as an adjunct to a normal exercise, such as a lunge or an RDL. You can do a lateral lunge, or you can use it a lot for that, working on that rotational power. So you can use it for strength, you can use it for power, you can use it for mobility. So it's just very versatile, and it just translates to a lot of the different motions that the golf swing demands. Our third favorite piece of equipment that we love to use at Empower is a slam ball or a medicine ball, especially if you have a wall you can throw it at, all right? This is a great tool to develop speed and power with not requiring a golf swing. So there's different variations, right? I can do a scoop toss that comes down here, working on throwing the ball as fast as I can to develop power and speed, working on that ground reaction force, pushing with my legs. I could work on going overhead and working on arm speed, building that arm power from the top of our swing. I could lay on my back and do a sit up and throw to work on some power for my abs, I could do a chest pass to work on some power for my upper body. There's so many different variations that you can use with this to work on improving speed and power. If I stay high and do some more shot put leg throws, really working on that thoracic rotation and the speed in the upper T-spine. So this brings a lot of versatility when it comes to power and speed training. And this is why I love to use this in almost every single session with my clients when we have a slam wall to throw it at. So those are the 3 pieces of equipment that we love to use the most here at Empower. And if you would like free videos on different exercises to use for these, just comment equipment and we'll send those over. And I hope this helps you get more clarity on what different fitness tools might be most beneficial to helping you improve your body to help your golf game.